Good morning, it's Devorah Stieglitz here. Today I want to give you a certain strategy on how to be able to really use the energies of this month of Iyar and really take it to the next level. What is Iyar? Iyar is all about healing. Ani Hashem Rofecha, I am Hashem your healer. The energies of this month are all about healing. Why? What am I healing? Now we have to understand that we all have this negative self-talk, this inner negative belief system about ourselves that we kind of grew up with, whether you realize it or not. It's happening in the back of your mind of all the things that you wish you were but aren't, all the things that you want to live up to and you want to try to become, but you keep falling short. And then we have this sort of this record that plays in our heads. Oh, you're not good enough. Oh, you're never going to amount to anything. Oh, whatever you do is not enough. And then we walk around with this feeling of guilt, with all this criticism that we have inside of us, in our minds and our hearts, about how we look, about what we're not doing enough, about how we just don't offer enough, or about how little we know. Whatever it may be, wherever you feel like you're falling short, then all of a sudden this record goes on in our brains of how not okay we are and how small we are and how whatever it is, right? There's all this negative self-talk. So I want to just talk about that and point out here that this negative self-talk is really very detrimental, very, very detrimental, because the first person that you're supposed to love and the only person that you need to love is yourself. And once you love yourself, then you're able to love the world and you're able to love your life and you're able to produce so much more and you're able to give to the people in your life what it is that they need and all the love that they need without feeling like it's cumbersome on you. I want to just say here that the idea of loving yourself is so crucial and so important. It says, it says that you have to love your friend like yourself. But if you don't love yourself really, then you can't love anyone, and you're always going to see the blemish in people around you in your life. You're always going to see the shortcomings of the people in your life, and you're going to want to point that out. Why? Because you're pointing it out in yourself all the time. You're constantly criticizing yourself, so you end up criticizing other people as well, right? Because that's how it says. That's what Chazal say. Chazal say, "Kol posel b'mum chavero posel b'mumo," which means that anyone that sees the blemish in his friend, it's because he sees it in himself. It's because he's criticizing it in himself and he notices it in himself. That's the only way you're able to recognize it in your friend. So here's the healing energy. Here's the healing exercise that I want us all to do. If I really want to be able to live my life in a happy way, in a content way, in a way that I can accept myself for who I am in the present moment, while I'm working on myself and while I'm taking it to the next level without this feeling of stress and needing to get to the next level and needing to accomplish every single thing. No one can accomplish all the things that they want to accomplish in 1 day, in 2 days. There has to be a strategy. There has to be a system. No one can do it in 1 day. So stop pushing yourself so hard and stop feeling like you're always falling short, because you will fall short. Even if you're inspired one day to really make a change and really move. This happens to me all the time. I'm inspired to do something and then I'm like, okay, so now I'm going to go to the gym every single day. I'm going to daven Shachris Mincha Ma'ariv every single day. I'm going to say Tehillim every single day. I'm going to be super nice to my family, to my kids, to everyone that I know. I'm going to listen to Shurim all day. Come on, it's not even possible. You're setting yourself up for failure, right? So the idea is to take baby steps. That's number one. Number two is, first of all, how do you love yourself? To love yourself, you have to start telling yourself every single morning. I know this is going to sound so weird and so silly to some of the people out there that don't do this, but every single morning when we wake up in the morning, look yourself in the mirror, look yourself in the eyes, and say to yourself, "Hi Devorah, hi whomever, I love you. I really, really love you." And give that to yourself and stand there for those 30 seconds. Say that to yourself and mean it. Mean those words that you say to yourself, because it makes a difference. I promise you that it makes a difference. I've done it for a while now, and the changes that I see just from saying that to myself makes a very, very big difference. And I just want to give that all to you on this month of Sefiras HaOmer, where it's all about the reason that we're in a veilus on some level, we're in mourning on some level, there's no weddings, there's no haircuts, there's no music, none of that stuff, is because they weren't able to respect one another. Talmidim and Rabbi Akiva, they weren't able to respect one another, and slowly but surely they all died out. And we're here after the month of Pesach, after the month of redemption, and we're counting Sefiras HaOmer, and the reason that we're still stuck in exile is because of this idea of not loving each other. And the only reason we don't love each other is because we don't love and respect ourselves. So first and foremost, love and respect respect yourself. Look yourself in the mirror and say, hi, I see you, I notice you, I appreciate everything that you do and all that you try to do in your life and all that you try to do for yourself and for everyone else. Good for you. I love you very, very much. And the second thing to do is give yourself a break and break it down one thing a month, okay? One thing a month. Give it a time. Devote your time to one thing a month and then keep adding on slowly but surely, and give yourself that space and give yourself that pat on the back for doing all the things that you are doing in your life. And that is the only way for you to ever be super loving and affectionate to yourself and to the people around you, and to have really incredible relationships with yourself, with the world, and with Hashem. Take care and have a beautiful day. Thanks for watching.